मैं, उर्दू की किताब सा है।
इश्क की ख्वाब ख्वाब सा है, मेरा बेहिसाब सा है। तेरे लफ्ज चूम लूं मैं, उर्दू की किताब सा है।
जग तेरे लिए छोड़ी इश्क में दिल बना है, छोड़ी इश्क में दिल बना है। खो गया
तेरे वास्ते फलक से मैं चांद लाऊंगा, 16 संद्रा सितारे संग बांध लाऊंगा। तेरे वास्ते फलक से मैं चांद लाऊंगा, 16 संद्रा सितारे संग बांध लाऊंगा।
चांद तारों से कहो अभी ठहरे जरा, चांद तारों से कहो कि अभी ठहरे जरा। पहले इश्क लड़ा लूं उसके बाद लाऊंगा, पहले इश्क लड़ा लूं उसके बाद लाऊंगा।
तेरे वास्ते फलक से मैं चांद लाऊंगा, 16 17 सितारे संग बांध लाऊंगा।
देखा जाए तो वैसे अपने तो सारे पैसे रह के ज़मीं पे ही वसूल हैं। चेहरा है तेरा चंदा, नैना तेरे सितारे, अंबर तक जाना ही फिजूल है,
अंबर तक जाना ही फिजूल है।
इसके बाद भी अगर तुझे चैन ना मिले, पूरी करके मैं तेरी ये मुराद आऊंगा।
तेरे वास्ते फलक से मैं चांद लाऊंगा, 16 17 सितारे संग बांध लाऊंगा। तेरे वास्ते फलक से मैं चांद लाऊंगा, 16 17 सितारे संग बांध लाऊंगा।
दिल धड़काए और सीटी बजाए।
Hit it, DJ! Yeah! Representing Sherville, Indiana!
फिर गया मारा हंस गया देखो ये बेचारा एक कुआरा फिर गया मारा हंस गया देखो।
All right.
ये बेचारा।
Now Priya has, some of you might know it, but Priya is right now practicing dentistry in Hawaii. So her friend circle is global. We have some of the friends coming in all the way from Hawaii as well as with her, growing up with her. So coming up next are Priya's friends.
जिसे अभी अभी देखा है कौन है वो अनजानी उसे जितना देखूं उतना सोचूं क्या उसे मैं कह दूं।
Hit it!
Hit it! मैंने जिसे अभी अभी देखा है कौन है वो अनजानी वो है कोई कलिया कोई किरण या है कोई कहानी उसे जितना देखूं उतना सोचूं क्या उसे मैं कह दूं। Pretty woman, hey, pretty woman, देखो देखो ना pretty woman, pretty woman, देखते हो ना pretty woman, pretty woman, तुम भी क्या हो ना।
Well, the pretty woman is not here yet, because obviously she's the guest of honor coming in last. But this song was in her honor. Coming up next are all of the young kids that Sachin has grown up with, but they're still too young to be part of the big brigade. So come on in, kids! we have the honor of welcoming the host and hostess for tonight, Dr. Swadesh Chandra and Dr. Rashmi Agarwal. Swadesh and Rashmi!
नाचो धनाधन म्यूजिक बजाओ कह दो ये सबसे है सेलिब्रेशन नाचो धनाधन म्यूजिक बजाओ कह दो ये सबसे आज की पार्टी मेरी तरफ से आज की पार्टी मेरी तरफ से सबको बोलो मेरे पलक से आज की पार्टी मेरी तरफ से सबको बोलो मेरे पलक से आज की पार्टी मेरी तरफ से dum dum dukur dukur dum dum dukur dukur dum dum dukur dukur ding फटाफट टिकरी बाबा
संभालो संभालो Rashmi, Swadesh, thank you for having all of us. You will have opportunity to speak later on. But right now, let's get this rolling. The next person up, the most eligible bachelor in Cherville, Indiana. Well, he's going to St. Louis. Sarthak Agarwal and his friends.
Baby, when you see me coming, yeah, you better run for cover. Cause you know when I find you, yeah, I wanna be your lover. Baby, when you see me coming, yeah, you better run for cover. Cause you know when I find you, yeah, I wanna be your lover.
तुझसे लोग कहेंगे ना कर प्यार मुझे तो मिले लो
बचना ए हसीनो सामने आ गया ए बचना ए हसीनो. All right, and now we have the honor of welcoming our dear guests from all the way from Florida. We have Priya's parents, Nisha and Ashok Sabharwal. Please give them a warm Indiana welcome. Everyone clap.
सर झुका के कर सलाम है शाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी है शाम शानदार चक दे अंधेरा चांद जला दे बल्ब बना के फिक्र न करियो करना भी क्या है बिजली बचा के सारे आम पिला खुशी के जाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी ये शाम शानदार.
The nice Indiana welcome to our guests from Florida. Oh, gale lag jao, gale lag jao. And following with our other guests of honor, this is Priya's sister and her husband, Malika and Asim, all the way from Boston.
I like Dandia, I like Garba, but if you really wanna party, throw your hands up and twist them around to the bhangra, everybody. Come on and do the bhangra, everybody. I like dandia, I like garba, but if you really wanna party, throw your hands up and twist them around to the bhangra, everybody. Come on into the bhangra, everybody.
Nothing like my chat mahiya, nothing like my mutiara, nothing like some kangna shangna and long danish gara. Boogie te boogie main kitna kholna, I to go crazy ke jab bajde Punjabi wedding song. I to go crazy ke jab bajde
Alright! Is everybody ready for this? Can we get people to stand up, please? Cause coming in all the way from Sherville, Indiana, and Hawaii. I don't know what island, but in Hawaii is a big island. We are seeing the bride, Priya Sabarwal, accompanied by her groom of 93 days, Sachin Agarwal. Come on in. Let's hear some noise for them.
हक है हमको कुछ आज कर ले, दुनिया चाहे ऐतराज कर ले. बिगड़े ज्यादा सुधरे हुए कम, अब तोड़ेंगे हर कायदा. मोश नहीं शाम से, कल मिलो काम से. अभी तो हम देख लो बिल्कुल गए के घर के सारे रास्ते भूल गए. वो जो भी हमें देखे वो कहता रहे कि आज शेर खुल गए. घर के रास्ते भूल गए, अब तो हम बिल्कुल गए. आए ऐसी चौड़ में कि जो भी हमें देखे वो कहता रहे कि आज शेर खुल गए. मुझसे नशे में गलती हो जानी है आज तो, यारा संभलना कोई हो जाए नाराज जो. मैं तो बदमाश हो रहा हूँ, कल शरीफ था. बिगड़ा हिसाब दिल का पहले तो ये ठीक था. होश नहीं शाम से, कल मिलो काम से. अभी तो हम देख लो बिल्कुल गए के घर के सारे रास्ते भूल गए. वो जो भी हमें देखे वो कहता रहे.
I would please like to request the wedding party to sit on. They will look at its positions up on stage now because we're gonna have some speeches. We will watch some videos. Two things. One, as all of you know, Sachin and Priya got married in India, and before the wedding, they had an amazing and a very romantic love story. How they met, how they were able to find the right partners in life, and so we were able to see that story unfold in front of our eyes in a very beautiful video that was shot. So we're gonna start this part of the program off with seeing their pre-wedding video shot in India.
सुबह 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 दिन बना दे तू मेरी खिड़कियों पे बिखरे दिन बनके तू मुझ पे धूप सा है गिरता छन छन के तू इश्क है तो मैं बाहों में हूँ तो पनाहों में हूँ काजल हूँ तो मैं निगाहों में हूँ तू है तो मैं हूँ कसमें वादे क्यों तू है तो मैं हूँ बस में तेरा हूँ तू है तो मैं हूँ सीने पे लिख लूं तू है तो मैं हूँ तू है तो मैं हूँ एक मुट्ठी ख्वाहिशों की तेरे आगे खोल के जिंदगी भर चुप रहूंगा बातें दिल की बोल के न तेरे साए पे भी आए कोई आज दुआ मांगू मैं सदके में तेरे अपनी खुशी दे दूंगा तोल के तू रंग मैं तेरी पहचान हूँ मैं तेरी जान हूँ मैं कोई तेरा ही अरमान हूँ तू है तो मैं हूँ
All right. That video was beautiful. We're going to kick off the speeches now. So, Sudesh and Rashmi, being our gracious hosts, are going to start off the ceremony by having their welcome speech. It's only 10 pages long. So, like I said, I remind you, get a drink.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, we want to thank you all for being here today to celebrate this beautiful occasion, the wedding reception of our beloved son Sachin and his wonderful wife Priya. Seeing all of you gathered here fills our heart with immense joy and gratitude.
As we stand here this evening, it is hard not to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this moment. The journey of Sachin and our family. Sachin's entry into this world was not an easy one. Shortly after he was born, he fell sick, and those first few days were filled with fear, worry, and countless prayers. But even then, he showed us something remarkable, a quiet resilience, a strength beyond his tiny frame. And today, that same strength shines through in the compassionate, determined physician standing before us, ready to begin a beautiful new chapter in life with Priya by his side. Give him a big round of applause.
From the very beginning, Sachin had a way of surprising us. As a pediatrician, we expected his first word to be mama or papa, but not our Sachin. His first word was car. Yes, car. He didn't just like the cars, he lived for them. Toy cars, car video games, car posters, car t-shirts. His world revolved around the cars. I still remember how he would line up all these toy cars in a perfect rows only to crash them all together with a sheer delight on his face. Honestly, sometimes I felt he could have been the poster child for the Matchbox Cars company.
And you might have seen one of those two pictures. He has really lined up all the cars when he was this much, and he was even older when he was 29 years of age. We brought all his cars and he was lining them up, right? And one of the picture is right there. Out on the road, he loved watching the big trucks though. But which one? Garbage trucks. Those was his favorite. For a while, his dream job was to be a garbage truck driver. Not a doctor, not an engineer, not an astronaut, and not even a fireman. He didn't even want to be a fireman when he was a child. We were just glad, though, somewhere along the way, his passion shifted from garbage trucks to medicine. And we also think that it is better to collect co-pays than to collect the garbage. Thank you, Sachin.
Now, speaking of garbage, Sachin always kept his own room clean. But where did all that stuff, extra stuff, go? Well, let's just say his brother room doubled as a garbage truck. I'm sure Sarthak can vouch for this.
That is true. He keeps his room speck and clean, and when you find it, he even uses his sink for shaving. And that is all true. As a toddler, Sachin had some twisty dance moves that could put any Bollywood stars to shame. And seriously, that's how he used to do. All the time. All the time. And we have all those still pictures because that time we didn't have a video, of course, but those still pictures still caught that movement. Over time, those moves transformed into soccer kicks and karate chops. He's now a brown belt in karate, loves to play soccer, and even completed his first half marathon few years ago. And he impressed me when he ran 10 miles straight without stopping. That was truly impressive.
Let's not forget his childhood idol, SpongeBob SquarePants. That cheerful, square, yellow sponge was his role model. And I'm pretty sure Sachin still remembers his favorite SpongeBob dialogues by heart.
He's always been a simple, very low maintenance kind of kid. He didn't care what he wore, he didn't eat what he ate actually. Give him a bowl of rice and beans and he's happy. He rarely complained and always carried a smile that has gotten him out of more trouble than I can count.
Broke something, smile. Hit his brother, smile. Crashed his toy car into the wall, smile. With this a grin like that, how could we ever say mad? And now his smile is even brighter because he's sitting next to Priya. He's a kind-hearted and calm on the outside, but if you ever catch him with his friends or watching the soccer game, you will see a different side of him, the loudest, funniest, and most animated guy in the room.
What do you say, Mark? Is that true? And Priya, welcome to our family. You bring out the best in Sachin, and I have seen that. The way you two look at each other, the way you support and compliment one another, it is clear how deeply you adore each other. Stay that way.
May your life together be filled with laughter, late night chats, road trips, hikes, foreign travels, and everything that brings you the joy. May your love grow stronger every day, and may your home always be filled with warmth, laughter, and love. Cheers to a beautiful future and a lifetime happiness to both of them.
Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Malika. I'm Priya's older sister, or her Didi, as she calls me. And as Priya's older sister, or Didi, I have the right to question, pass judgment on, and laugh at the things she does. Like when we were in college and she got the pixie haircut, cutting off all of her long hair because she was inspired by Anushka Sharma's look in the movie PK. It was very bold, and I still admire her for it. But I was honestly thinking, what was she thinking? When she finished dental school and wanted to continue training by doing residency, I thought, who in their right mind would want to prolong training and not start making money? And this was when I was struggling through residency, by the way. Congratulations, Sachin, on completing residency, and Sarthak on starting residency. It's a terrible time, but you will get through it, Sarthak, just like Sachin did. But honestly, when she did residency, I thought, what was she thinking? Now, when she decided to apply for residency, I knew she wanted to move away from Florida. But how far away from Florida can you move? She moved all the way to Hawaii. First time outside of the state. And where do you go? Outside of the mainland. Again, what was she thinking? But at least we had a few nice vacations in Hawaii. And then after she moved to Hawaii, I'll always remember when she called me with some news. And it would turn out to be the news that she had found the love of her life. Someone she could take long walks with, someone who would make her feel better no matter what. I saw lots of pictures of them, and they looked so good together. But initially I thought, what was Priya thinking? Adopting Zelda and becoming a single dog mom all during a residency? But now Zelda has become an indispensable member of Priya's family and by extension ours. Fast forward a year, our Tayaji and Tayaji, or aunt and uncle, were visiting Priya from India. And very casually, Priya mentions that she's dropping them off at the airport and then meeting up with a guy she met online who is flying in from Indiana to visit her in Hawaii. At this point, I was thinking, what is Sachin thinking? And it actually turned out they had been talking to each other for months over the phone, FaceTime, texting each other lovey-dovey messages about their day, all despite the 5-hour time difference. They would send each other gifts, plan virtual date nights, and fly across the country to be together. Just think of those airline mileage points. And now before any of us knew it, they got married, and here we are celebrating their wedding. Again, congratulations. Initially, I thought, what was Priya thinking? But no, she knows what she's doing. She found the love of her life and a father for Zelda. Welcome to the family, Sachin. I'm your Didi now too, so watch out. Of course. Of course.
Sudishi has prepared a small snippet of the wedding. It's a small video that we're going to play. But just to give you a heads up, this wedding was one of the best weddings you could ever imagine. There was laughter. There were 5 days of 6 days. I can't even keep track of celebrations. We went through every ceremony possible, and everybody was always smiling, especially these two. I remember my wedding. I was fake smiling, but these guys were genuine smiling. It was amazing. Sorry, Ash, truth came out. But so please, if you don't mind looking at the video screens now, Love is going to play us a video of the wedding.
Yeah, alright.
आज सजया है वे सारा शहर, आज हो गई आवे रब दी महर। हाय सजया है वे सारा शहर, आज हो गई आवे रब दी महर। अखियां चो डिगदे हंजू खुशियां दे, तेरी बन जाना अज तू सजना वे। अखियां चो डिगदे हंजू खुशियां दे, तेरी बन जाना अज तू सजना वे। खुशियां दा चढ़िया अज वेला वे, सारेयां ने नचना सारेयां ने गाना वे। खुशियां दा चढ़िया अज वेला वे, सारेयां ने नचना सारेयां ने गाना वे।
हे शुभारंभ हो शुभारंभ मंगल बेला आई, सपनों की डहरी पे दिल की बाजी रे शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई। हे शुभारंभ हो शुभारंभ मंगल बेला आई, सपनों की डहरी पे दिल की बाजी रे शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई। ख्वाबों के बीज कच्ची जमीन पे हमको बोना है, आशा के मोती सांसों की माला हमें पिरोना है। अपना बोझ मिल के साथ ही हमको ढोना है, शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई।
हाय बन्नो परदेसिया के देश के, चौबार तुझको भा गए, तेरी कुड़माई के दिन आ गए। ले रहा सो बनाए तेरी माई बाबुल का घर बार है, हो गेंदा गुलाबों से सजी डोली तेरी तैयार है। झूलों के मौसम वो तेरे, हमसे रोके भी रोके ना गए, तेरी कुड़माई के दिन आ गए नी, तेरी कुड़माई के दिन आ गए। जब तू कह के जाएगी, रौनक हवेली की संग लेके जाएगी। कोयले सुबह किसको नींद से जगाएंगी, धूप आंगने में अब से किससे मिलने आएगी।
It was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. Congratulations again, both Sachin and Priya.
going on, everybody? I'm Mark. I've known Sachin since the 6th grade. Yeah, man. I remember that day we were on the bus and I saw Sachin. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he just said, "Oh, hey," and and that's the start of a friendship, for sure. Um, but yeah, after that we did a lot of stuff together. We found that we were both we both like martial arts, so we talked a lot about that. We would always practice our forms together and stuff. Oh yeah, good times, good times. Uh, Swadesh, you mentioned how we're always pretty like reserved, or Sachin was pretty reserved, but when he was with us, we were always like we'd open up, and yeah, that was definitely true for both of us. Uh, but yeah, Sachin. Let me see. I'm trying to think of some good stories, but I only can really think of some like moments. Like I can think of. So there was that time in middle school when remember we had the lunch IDs, and there was one guy. Well, I'm not going to name his name, but you happened to memorize his lunch ID, and you made like a little song out of it. And throughout all of throughout all of even high school, when we would see that guy, we would sing that to him. But yeah, uh, yeah, did a lot of other great things too, right? We went on a lot of family vacations and a lot of concerts. We saw Black Sabbath, Metallica, right? I got you into all that music, right? But yeah, man. Yeah, all else I got to say is I'm happy for both of you. I wish you guys the best. Priya, I had the privilege of meeting you in India, and I see that you're a great person, just like Sachin. And yeah, like I said, wish you guys the best, and look forward to seeing what you guys do.
Thank you, Mark. That was beautiful. We have the opportunity to hear from our future Dr. Sarthak Agarwal about his fun days in residence. No, about his speech of the day.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarthak. Most of you guys know me. I'm Sachin's younger brother. It's really a privilege to be able to stand up here and say some words today. First off, I do want to say that, congratulations. I'm very proud and happy for both of you, Sachin and Priya. I wish you many, many years of growing together, discovering life together, learning new things about each other. I will have to say, after even 27 years, the inner workings of Sachin's mind still escape me. It's still a mystery to me. So I'm sure there's a lot more for Priya to discover over these remaining many years. That said, I think there are a few important qualities about Sachin that are worth highlighting. First of all, he's very intelligent. He's always been very hardworking. He's achieved excellent grades. He's led many clubs in college. He's obviously become a very compassionate and skilled physician. He actually just had his residency graduation dinner last night. Yet he is somehow still also the same person who forgets every major birthday despite faithfully memorizing whole seasons of SpongeBob, who has melted more Tupperware lids in the microwave and oven than he cares to admit, and who has conducted great experiments like how much orange juice can fit in the back of my father's VCR, which is a lot. But the truth is, Sachin and I were very much partners in crime growing up, and I always looked up to him. I always wanted to be like him. I always wanted to do the things that he was doing. Whether that was making homemade fireworks in the summer or indoor snowball fights in the winter, which I'm sure my parents loved. But even though I'm the more mischievous of us two, I will say that Sachin has definitely always been more cunning. One thing I remember is, when we were in grade school, Sachin actually took me under his wing a little bit, and he said, "Here, I'm going to teach you how to correctly forge your parents' signatures." And apparently it was something he had become very, very good at during that time in his life, during that report card season. And he had become alarmingly good at it until it just as fantastically ended the end of the next semester when my mom caught a less than convincing forgery on a less than perfect report card. But jokes aside, Sachin has grown over the years to become a simple, humble, and a truly genuine guy who is endlessly loyal to the people who enter his life. And I'm beyond proud of the person that he has become today. And just like when I was growing up, I want to grow up to be just like him. They say the older sibling is more likely to be successful in life. And while I'm not completely convinced, I will say that Sachin has definitely left incredibly large footsteps for me to fill, and he has become an incredible person over the years, not only with his professional accomplishments, but also with his personal accomplishments, as you can see by virtue of the fact that he found somebody as amazing as Priya to spend the rest of his life with. Priya, from the time I met you, I could tell that you were a genuine person who just loved to give. In fact, one of the most impressive things about you was always your knack for gift giving. And even more impressive is the fact that, that's actually rubbing off on Sachin too. He actually decided to give me his very first birthday present to me was this year actually, so I don't think that's a coincidence. All that to say, things are starting off very well, and I'm excited to see how the rest of your lives go. Sachin and Priya, once again, congratulations. I wish you both a lifetime filled with love and happiness, and may this be the beginning of many, many more beautiful memories to come.
Hug time, yeah. I'm going to hand it over to Sachin and Priya to give us a thank you speech.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate all the support and the love that we receive today and every day. I'm really thankful to become a part of the Agarwal family. They're so giving and so kind, which I already know you all are aware of. So I feel really blessed and grateful, and really thankful for my family as well. They all worked really hard to put on an amazing wedding, an amazing function today. So great job, guys, and thank you so much. And Sachin, I love you very much. I'm really happy to be married to you, and I can't believe how lucky I am. I knew that you were the one for me because I could tell you love so strongly, and you love me just as much as my Didi, Mummy, and Papa do. So I love you, and I'm looking forward to this life together.
I echo everything Priya said. First of all, thank you all for coming. It's really blessed to see everyone that's showed up, support me and Priya on our day. So the first thing is, since I met Priya for the first time, she's really made me really happy. It was, going to Hawaii, like, where am I going? It's such a different place. But I met the person of my life. And Priya, I love you so much. You're one of the best people out there. I'll always love you. And it was a pleasure meeting all your parents, your sister, Asim. Everyone has been so great to me. I have nothing but love to give to all of you guys. And then my parents for supporting me. And then my brother, my best friend, to always be there with me no matter what. But thanks again for all coming. And I hope you guys have a good time. Thank you. Did it.
Thank you. So now we're going to have Swadesh propose a toast for the couple. So I would please request you to raise your glasses.
Congratulations, Sachin and Priya. Will you guys please join me in raising the toast for happy married life for Sachin and Priya? Sachin and Priya, give them a big round of applause. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, that was the end of the formal part of this ceremony tonight. Please feel free to start dinner. Dinner is served in the back, and then we're going to open up the dance floor for dancing. We were going to have a cake, but as you can see, we had a little accident with the cake. So it's a smash cake party now. So please feel free to mingle around, and DJ Saif, take it away. Mic drop.
मशहूर करना कभी तू मुझे नजरों से दूर किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए जानदा है दिल ये तो जान दिया तू तेरे बिना मैं न रहूं मेरे बिना तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए काटू कैसे राता हो सावरे जिया नहीं जाता सुन बाबरे के राता लंबे आ रे कटे
कोई क्यों ना यमला बन जावे जो इतनी हो बेताबी
हेलो हेलो दिल दिल से कनेक्ट करना येलो येलो ये बातें डायरेक्ट करना धड़के ये दिल छन छन बोले अंदर सारी चूड़ियां रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जारी कर ले गल्ला बूढ़िया धड़के ये दिल छन छन बोले अंदर सारी चूड़ियां रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जारी कर ले गल्ला बूढ़िया छना छनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक नक छना छनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक भाई मैं कबूतर फंसे के होर को फंसे बिना हाय फंसे बिना हाय फंसे बिना छनो छनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं तो छनो छनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं तो छनो छनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं तो छनो छनक तेरा पन दूंगा नक मैं कबूतर फंसे के होर कोई फंसे बिना 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 ये बात न मैंने मानी क्यों इतनी खुश है दीवानी तू मुझको ऐसी कहानी समझा दे
ये बात है सबने चाही मिले जन्मों का हमरा ही यह हुआ है कुछ ऐसा ही समझे ना
अब मैं जाना कह रही हो क्या फसाना हो
प्यार करने से भी मुश्किल है निभाना हो हेलो डोंट माइंड मेरा ये कहना ये लो जरा मेरे टच में रहना Nothing to it, it's a party. So go get a move on board and you'll see it's party. मौके मिले क्या होगा जो होना है हो जाए
जी करदा बई जी करदा तेन कोल बिठावा जी करदा बई जी करदा तेन कोल बिठावा जी करदा बल्ले तू सीने नाल लग सोहणीए ओ शावा शावा तू सीने नाल लग सोहणीए
Everybody wanna join the party, wanna have some fun and get down tonight. Everybody put your hands up in the air, it's time to celebrate the time tonight.
जी करदा बई जी करदा तेन जफ्फियां पावां 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 जी करदा एक बारी ओ एक बारी तू हथ मेरा फड़ सोहणीए ओ बल्ले बल्ले तू हथ मेरा फड़ सोहणीए ओ शावा शावा तू हथ मेरा फड़ सोहणीए
क्यों आ रहा है तूने हवा में भांग मिलाया दुगना नशा क्यों हो रहा है आंखों से मीठा तूने खिलाया
वो तेरी मलमल की कुर्ती गुलाबी हो गई चली चाल के नवाबी हो गई वो लम्ब पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी तो सीधी लम्ब हुस्न तेरा तौबा 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 ले लिया कुड़ी ने दिल साडा हाले थोड़ा साफ जा नहीं लगदा इरादा बुत बाली लंबी नहीं रखी है मुट्टे यार ने है देखदा परांदा नहीं देखदा पराडा फिगर तो लगदी लटीनो एक बारी दस दो जी इन्नी क्यों शकीनो कल ही तू इटली तो आई मर जानी है ते परस तू पेरिस तो मंगाया वैलेंटिनो हाँ तेनू क्यों ना दिखा तेरे तो की सिखा तेरे ते की लिखा हुस्न तेरा तौबा 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 सोहणीए नी अख तेरी थी फायर अगर देखदी नहीं दाता शरीफा इत्थे कहंदी तू मच देसी ताही दिल करे लंदन ते पार्टी आई वीजा साडे लई फेरी नी पोरा लगदी आई जी स्टोरी तो ता बोरा बोरा लगदी आज तेरी सोहणीए सरीली नू तौबा तौबा हुस्न तेरा तौबा 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 तौबा
तो टूट के बिखर गई उई अम्मा उई अम्मा उई अम्मा उई अम्मा चुई मुई से हिरनिया छोरी को घर से उठाए के जबरदस्ती न जाए के बड़ा ही आसान है पिया आंखें सेकना कसम तुझे जान की मेरी काहे की मर्दानगी तेरी आया ना औरत का दिल अगर छू के देखना उड़ती चिड़िया के पर गिन के बेरहमी से पकड़ाओ करे क्यों इतनी बेरहमी से पकड़ाओ करे उई अम्मा हाय हाय मैं तो मर गई उई अम्मा मैं तो टूट के बिखर गई उई अम्मा उई अम्मा उई अम्मा उई अम्मा छुई मुई से हिरनिया उई अम्मा काले भेड़ियों से डर गई उई अम्मा उई अम्मा उई अम्मा उई अम्मा
Priya!
Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. She's saying, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, honey, got time. She said, come get me. I get so proud of that she told me. Cause if my girl give me the best of me. Next thing I do is all up on me screaming. She's all up in her head now. Got me thinking that it might be a good idea to take her with me. She's ready to leave. Well, let's go. But I gotta keep it real now. Cause I know one to take a certified 20. That just ain't me.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Macarena tiene un novio que se llama de apellido Vitorino. Y en la jura de bandera del muchacho se la dio con dos amigos. Macarena tiene un novio que se llama de apellido Vitorino. Y en la jura de bandera del muchacho se la dio con dos amigos. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Macarena, 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 que
gasolina, me encanta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina. Ella prende la turbina, no discrimina, no se pierde ni un party de marquesina. Se acicala hasta a la esquina, luce también que hasta la sombra le combina. Asesina, me domina, angelical, motora y limusina. Llena su tanque de adrenalina. Cuando escucha el reggaetón en la cocina, ella le gusta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina, me encanta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina, ella le gusta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina, me encanta la gasolina. Dame más gasolina. Aquí no somos los mejores, no te mejores. En la pista nos llaman los matadores. Tú haces que cualquiera se enamore cuando bailas al ritmo de los tambores. Esto va para las gatas de dos colores, para las mayores, para las menores, para las que son más zorras que los cazadores, para las...
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? Now that I am the one who would dance on the floor and around. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused to sing. Then heavy hair turned with the ice to dream of being the one who would dance on the floor and around. The kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son.
है नए